In continuation to the earlier episodes, we have now Member Secretary Damodar Valley Corporation, Dr. John Mathai, for this latest episode of Vikas Ki Baat, DVC ke Saath. Sir, on the behalf of whole corporate team, we welcome you on this platform, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Rajiv.
As we are venturing into new era after completion of 77 years of service, Damodar Valley Corporation has some vision related to 2030. So, what are your plans to achieve those targets related with your department, sir?
Yeah, this is a very interesting question, Rajiv. And this is a question which is there in the mind of each and every employee of DVC. And even, I should say, even this question is there, even in the mind of all the stakeholders, people who have retired, people who have associated with us, people in the valley are looking at us as an answer to this question. And I should say, जो विकास का ये बात है, ये विकास का बात डीवीसी 77 ईयर्स से कर रहा है। और जब हमारे देश का एक रिक्वायरमेंट था, एक विकास का रिक्वायरमेंट था, एक प्रोटेक्शन का रिक्वायरमेंट था, 1948 में हमने देश के लिए वो करके दिखाया। तो हमारा जो विजन आज का दिन में भी है, वो जो हमारा पास्ट में एम्बेडेड है, जो देश का सेवा जो हमने पास्ट में किया था, that is embedded in each and every activity that with which we are carrying to the present and taking up to the future. So if you look at that way, the need of the hour is about energy transition. So when we are addressing that energy transition, DVC is also marching itself towards that vision. That's about definitely increasing the capacity, because there is a need of the country for growth, and so for which we are actually adding up our capacity. And while we are adding up the capacity, we are also looking at the need of the hour. That's about taking care of the environment, taking care of the planet. That way, we are also expanding by associating all the different sources of energy, say it renewable, say it hydro, say it pump storage, say it battery storage, in different ways that we are expanding ourselves and taking the DVC forward to the vision that the country needs, the vision that people are looking at.
By the end of 2030, as the capacity will be very enhanced for DVC, so we need a skilled manpower. So on that part, what the DVC is doing to upgrade the skill of our operators and all the executives of Damodar Valley Corporation to handle such a pressure to meet the challenges at that time?
I think here is the most interesting question and the most relevant, because as all of us know, people, and especially our employees, that had been the heart of each and every transformation that this corporation has made. So there is definitely need for the employees to upskill themselves and also to be ready to face the challenges of the future. So if you look at it from that perspective, as an organization, we are unleashing a set of activities in terms of training and development. Each and every day, a dozen of people are on the training, whether it is for executive training, either for the worker upliftment, even for training our associated manpower, whether it's contract laborers, casual laborers. The people who are associated, they are getting trained in many aspects like safety, things like general well-being of the people. And so in that way, we are training our people to face the future, to take care of the needs of the future.
We are doing holistic training to everyone, whether he is a laborer.
Yes, even if you look at it, even wellness. If you look at it, the wellness talks that are happening on a monthly basis, wellness programs that are taking place to take care of the health of the people, making people aware of the social security requirements. Also, if you look at it, we are currently doing a medical camp of the entire valley, including the contract laborers. So we are taking out the health records to find out what are the needs that people face in terms of their medical and social requirements, and also bringing out certain instruments like Mediclaim, insurance policies, things like social security covers for different status of employees. That exactly we are doing.
Sir, how are you making sure that departments work better together as DVC shifts from just normal power generation to being a multi-utility company or organization, whatever you can say?
See, the first and foremost thing we are setting up a journey of a transition, and also setting up a journey for an ambitious target. The first and foremost thing is the team. The entire stakeholders have to move like a team, and this team primarily includes our employees and also the people who are associated with us, the people who are living in the periphery. So they are all very important. So we are all moving together like a team. So for team building, first the thing is that people should be aware about what exactly we are going to achieve. So there is an awareness to take place in the mind of the people and in the mind of the stakeholders around. So that is first and foremost thing. So if you build the team, and the team that synergizes their contribution will definitely take us to achieve the target. Even we'll be able to exceed the target with the delight to each and every stakeholders.
Yes, sir, because as a team, every target is achievable. Individually, it's tough to achieve any target. So if as an organization, if we work as a team, then I think everything will be achievable. So with so many new projects coming, how are you keeping DVC's core values and culture strong?
The core values of the organization is the fundamental thing that drives an organization. As far as DVC is concerned, as all of us are aware, the values of integrity, accountability, uh, safety, teamwork, innovation, and one major fundamental thing that is there in our core value is the service. The approach towards service, the orientation towards service to the work, to the people, to the nation. So these core values needs to be continuously nurtured. So for which, in my opinion, we should start creating stories around, because each and every day, whatever work that we are doing, we are writing a story on each of the value systems that we have been cherishing and we have been propagating across 77 years. So let us capture all those values and then make stories, make it public, speak about it, and tell people who are associated with it to tell the stories. And that way, let us escalate the value system to such a level that the values drive the actions, and values make us reach the target of the organization.
Even we have to win the confidence of those societies which are in the command area of Damodar Valley Corporation, because the formation of DVC was behind the idea that it will help in the holistic development of those people of DVC command area. So I think in that field, DVC is already working since 1948, since the inception. Earlier it was social integration and program, and now it's called CSR. As the technology is developing very fast, new ML, machine learning, AI, automation, everything is developing very fast. How DVC is planning to cope up with those developments so that it will be helpful in achieving those dreams of 2030?
See, as these new technologies, the way it emerged, we had been, even the nation, the people, the world have been looking at these technologies as something new which had been coming. But today we understand that these technologies are going to transform the way that we work. So there is a need to embrace these technologies. It just like yesterday we were not in requirement of a mobile, but today it has become an essential part of your work and life both. So that way we need to embrace these programs. So in DVC in particular, we have unleashed a program on AI and ML. We are creating use cases on different aspects of work, and currently a program is going on in the valley covering all the executives in the system, so that first executives are onboarded into the applications of this system, and thereafter we'll also be taking our workmen colleagues and also other associates into the system, so that using these technologies we'll be able to reap many benefits, financial, economical, social benefits out of this application of new technology.
This DVC is adopting a new state-of-the-art technologies, as well as they are training their executives and their workers
Yes.
to do understand well those technologies. DVC is 77 years old now, and in coming days ahead, how DVC is planning to their own employees satisfied and motivated towards the goal of DVC.
See, if you look at DVC in a very figurative manner, you have to look at the river. You find that the river starts from the pristine hills of Palamu. It starts flowing, and then on the way, it through its dams and associated power systems, whether it may be power lines, power plants, and then you see the set of canals. So you find that we are invigorating this entire valley through a process by taming the river. So what I feel is that if each and every employee is conscious about this kind of transformation that we are making in the valley, the physical, the mental, spiritual transformation that you're creating, I think the people will be definitely automatically motivated. That's perhaps the reason that our organization lived these years in a glorious 77 years we lived through, is because people were aware of this great task, great work that we are doing on this Mother Earth. And one of the things that can motivate people further is about taking the people that when we are making transformation, we have to take care of the entire system. The way the river is pristine at the beginning, it has to remain pristine at the end also. So in the process, whatever is happening, whether it is to the environment, whether it is to some climate changes which are happening, and whether people in the valley, whether getting affected by some of our activities. So we have to continuously monitor, manage, and ensure that each and every activity that I do has to transform into happiness of the people. So when that happiness which we are receiving from the valley, it will automatically get transformed into my own way of working, my own families, and that happiness should reflect. So in my opinion, we should generate the happiness in the valley, and that happiness should reflect back on us, on the employee and their families.
Sir, it was also a program Arpan. It was started by you only. So उसमें भी DVC के काफी executives गांव में जा रहे हैं and they are doing their homework so that they can feel the pain of villagers and they do what they can do over there. So it was a great initiative by you. So in this process, they will come to know about the status of the villages and the society of command area of DVC. And after that, they will feel that they are doing something for the upliftment of that society. And that's the motto of DVC.
Yes, very true. Very
so
true.
It's a great session with you, sir.
Thank you. This was a wonderful coffee.